My beloved child, you have searched for signs in the sky, for answers in the silence of your heart, and for hope in places that seem too dark to hold it. You have wondered if I am near, if I still see you, if I still remember the promises I made when your spirit first began its journey through this world. I tell you now, with every whisper of wind and every heartbeat that keeps you alive, my love is closer than you think. It has never left you, not even for a breath, not even for a single tear. When you wake in the quiet hours of the morning and feel that emptiness that no one seems to understand, that is when my love moves closer. When your thoughts grow heavy and your soul grows weary, I am not far away watching, I am within you, carrying the pieces you cannot hold. My love is not a distant light you must chase, it is the warmth already burning in the center of your being. You have mistaken silence for absence, but I have been speaking all along, through every kind gesture you received when you needed it most, through the peace that came to you for no reason, through the strength that rose from nowhere when you thought you were breaking. That was me. That was my love moving through you, quietly, gently, faithfully. There were nights you thought you were alone in your pain. You cried into your pillow and wondered if I still heard. You asked why the healing takes so long, why the answers seem delayed, why I let certain storms come your way. My child, I never left. I was there beside you, not as a voice in the clouds, but as the unseen comfort that kept your heart beating when it wanted to give up. I was the calm between your sobs. I was the invisible hand that lifted your chin when you couldn't find the strength to look up. My love doesn't always arrive as thunder and miracles. Sometimes it comes as stillness. Sometimes it hides in the pause between your prayers and my reply. But even in that pause, my love is working. It is reshaping what you can't yet see. It is protecting you from doors that lead to pain, preparing blessings that need time to bloom, and healing wounds you forgot you had. Do you remember the time you thought something was taken from you unfairly? The person who left, the opportunity that vanished, the dream that shattered too soon? You saw loss. But I saw protection. You saw an ending. I saw a redirection. You saw a heartache, I saw a seed being planted that would later grow into peace. My love knew what your heart didn't yet understand, that sometimes I must take away what you want most to give you what you truly need. You have prayed and waited, and felt the silence like a wall. But I tell you now, that silence was never punishment. It was me, weaving a future far greater than what you were asking for. It was me teaching your heart to trust what it cannot see. Because real faith isn't found in the answers you receive, but in the patience you hold when the answers haven't yet arrived. Every time you doubted your worth, my love whispered the truth: you are chosen, precious, eternal. No mistake, no failure, no rejection has ever changed that. You were loved before you took your first breath. You were forgiven before you even asked. I have walked every step beside you, through joy, through fear, through every season that made you question my nearness. And still, I am here. The world will tell you my love must be earned, that you must be perfect, that you must never stumble to deserve my grace. But I tell you, my love was given freely, long before you tried to be worthy. I have seen your pain, your anger, your confusion, and I have loved you through all of it. I have loved you at your highest and your lowest, in your silence and in your song. My love is not afraid of your weakness. It thrives within it. You do not need to chase me, child. You only need to turn inward and listen. I am there in the space between your thoughts, in the rhythm of your breath, in the calm that follows your tears. You are surrounded by my love, even now. Every ray of sunlight, every gentle wind, every laugh that reaches your ears, these are echoes of my heart reminding you, I am closer than you think. You have asked me many times, Lord, if you are near, why can't I feel you? And I say to you, my beloved, feelings are fragile, they rise and fall like waves upon the sea. But my presence is deeper than emotion, it is the still water beneath the storm. Even when your mind is restless, even when your heart feels numb, I am still there. The river of my love never stops flowing, even when you can't see its surface shimmer. You see, I have been with you in every unnoticed detail. When you walked into that room and felt sudden peace for no reason, that was me. When you almost gave up but something inside whispered, keep going, that was my voice wrapped in hope. When you saw beauty in something small, the pattern of light through leaves, a child's laughter, the song of a bird, those were love notes I left in your path so you would know, I am here. You think you must climb mountains to reach me, but I am already at your side. You think you must fix yourself to be worthy, but my love is the power that heals what's broken. You think you must do something grand to earn my attention, yet I have never looked away. From the moment your soul came into being, I have called you mine. Every heartbeat you feel is my reminder that you are part of something infinite. Every breath is a whisper of grace entering you anew. When you doubt yourself, remember that I shaped you with care. I placed purpose within your every fiber. You are not a mistake wandering through life, you are a miracle unfolding according to divine time. There will be moments ahead when darkness tries to persuade you otherwise. There will be voices that tell you you're alone, that love has abandoned you. But hear me now, darkness cannot exist where my light dwells. And I dwell in you. I am the flame that never dies inside your spirit. No amount of sorrow can extinguish it. No failure can erase it. Even when you walk through shadows, that light goes with you, leading you back home. Remember the times you didn't understand why I allowed certain storms? My love never created those storms to harm you, they were the winds that carried away what you could not release. They broke open the ground of your heart so new life could rise. I have seen you standing in the rain, wondering if it will ever stop. But I tell you, every drop that fell upon you watered the seeds I've planted within your soul. You will see their flowers in due season. Sometimes, I hide my blessings in ordinary moments so you'll learn to look deeper. The conversation that made you smile, the stranger's kindness, the moment of laughter after tears, these are miracles in disguise. Don't overlook them searching for something dramatic. My love doesn't always roar like thunder, sometimes it arrives as a gentle whisper, asking only that you pause and notice. When you feel too weak to pray, know that my spirit prays within you. Even your silence reaches me. When you feel too tired to hope, my love still hopes for you. I have never required perfection from you, only honesty, only openness. Bring me your broken pieces, I will make them whole again. Bring me your fears, I will turn them into wisdom. Bring me your past, I will make it new. There were times you asked, where were you when I was hurting? I was there in the person who comforted you. I was there in the strength that kept you standing. I was there in the lesson you could only understand later. I have never forsaken you, not once, not ever. You could not always trace my hand, but you were always held in it. My love has followed you into every place, even those you regret. When you wandered away, it followed. When you doubted me, it waited. When you blamed me, it wept with you, not against you. There is no distance you can travel that my love cannot cross. No darkness so deep that my light cannot find you. Listen, child, you are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not lost. The path you walk, even when it seems uncertain, is still within my sight. I am guiding you, even when your eyes see only confusion. Trust the journey I have written for you. Every delay is a hidden mercy. Every detour carries a secret blessing. Every heartbreak is shaping your capacity to love deeper, to rise stronger, to shine brighter. When I seem silent, it is because I am doing my greatest work beneath the surface. You see only the waiting, but I see the transformation. I am teaching you to see with the eyes of eternity, to realize that my timing is perfect, and my ways are love itself. You are closer to breakthrough than you think. You are closer to peace than you believe. You are closer to me than you've ever been. Do not look outward searching for proof, look inward and feel the steady pulse of grace, that is me. I am not far away in the heavens, I am the breath within your lungs, the love that refuses to give up on you. Even now, I surround you with my presence. Every thought of kindness you have is my reflection. Every moment of compassion you show is my spirit moving through you. My love does not just come to you, it flows through you, transforming everything it touches. You have carried so much, my beloved. More than others know, more than words can tell. You've smiled while holding back tears, helped others while silently breaking, and kept faith even when it felt like hope was slipping away. You think I didn't see that? Every hidden ache, every quiet act of courage, every time you chose love when bitterness would have been easier, I saw it all. Nothing you have endured has gone unnoticed in my heart. You have mistaken delay for denial, but I tell you, nothing good is ever wasted in my plan. The things you think are not over, they are only resting until the right moment. I am arranging what you cannot yet imagine. Every prayer you whispered in pain has been planted like a seed in my garden. And I do not forget seeds. I wait until the soil is ready, until the sun is perfect, until you are strong enough to receive what you've asked for. There is coming a time, sooner than you think, when you will look back and understand why certain doors closed. You will thank me for the detours, for the unanswered prayers, for the tears that shaped your compassion. You will see that nothing was random. You will see that my love was guiding every step, even the ones you took in the dark. You have wondered how much longer you must walk through uncertainty. You have said, Lord, I am tired. I am ready for peace. And I tell you, peace is not waiting somewhere ahead of you, it is already inside you. My love has already built a home there. You need not chase what is within you. Breathe, and you will feel it. Rest, and you will hear me whisper, you are safe, you are held, you are loved beyond measure. I know the world can make you forget. It shouts louder than my whispers, offering noise instead of truth, distraction instead of comfort. But even in the chaos, I am constant. My love is not dependent on the world's peace, it is peace itself. It cannot be shaken by fear or undone by loss. When you face those who misunderstand you, when you give and receive little in return, when you love deeply and it hurts, know that I am using even those moments to stretch your heart toward eternity. My love grows strongest where pain tries to limit it. You were not made for shallow things, you were made for divine depth. That is why you feel everything so deeply. That is why you long for something no one can quite satisfy, because what you long for is me. You will never find lasting peace outside my presence. You can touch glimpses of it in people, in success, in dreams, but the fullness lives in me alone. When you rest in my love, everything else aligns. You do not need to control what happens next, you only need to trust that I am already there, preparing it with tenderness. There were moments when you said, I can't go on. Yet here you are, still breathing, still standing, still seeking me. That resilience is proof of my spirit alive within you. I have been your strength even when you thought you had none left. Every breath of courage you took was my life moving through yours. I have seen you pray for signs. Sometimes I answered with stillness, sometimes with miracles you didn't even notice. That sudden peace that came over you in the middle of panic? That was me. The friend who called just when you were breaking? That was me. The thought that said, you will be okay? That was me too. My fingerprints are all over your story. And even now, while you read these words, I am closer than the space between your eyes and the page. You do not have to reach for me, just open your heart, and I am there. My love moves through time and distance, it finds you wherever you are, whatever state your heart is in. You often ask, why do I have to feel pain if you love me? Pain, my child, is not proof of my absence. It is the doorway through which compassion is born. Without pain, you could not recognize healing. Without tears, you could not see how I wipe them away. I never promised a life without storms, but I promised that no storm could destroy you while I am with you, and I am always with you. Even when you fall short, when you doubt, when you speak harshly to yourself, I do not turn away. My love doesn't flinch when you stumble, it holds you until you rise again. I knew every mistake you would ever make before your first breath, and still, I chose to love you. That is the power of my grace, it doesn't depend on your perfection, it depends on my promise. So let go, child. Let go of the guilt that weighs you down. Let go of the thought that you are unworthy of happiness. Let go of the idea that you have to do everything alone. You never have. You never will. My love surrounds you like the air you breathe, invisible, constant, life-giving. You do not have to earn it, you only have to accept it. Even now, I am pouring peace into the places that ache. I am healing the wounds that words cannot touch. I am rewriting the story that shame tried to control. My love is not limited by time. What was broken years ago can still bloom today. What you lost can return in ways you do not expect. Nothing is beyond redemption when my love is involved. My precious child, listen closely, this moment is sacred. You are not reading these words by accident. I brought you here because your heart was ready to hear the truth again. My love has never left you. It is not waiting somewhere in the distance, it is holding you right now. It is the quiet that surrounds your mind when the world feels loud. It is the strength you feel after every time you break. It is the reason you still have hope, even when everything else told you not to. You think you've been forgotten, but I have carved your name into eternity. I have counted your tears, every one of them. They were never wasted, they watered the soil of miracles yet to come. There are blessings already on their way to you, not because you begged or bargained, but because you are loved. You always have been. You always will be. There are days when you think you've gone too far, that you've failed too many times to come back. But my love does not measure distance or keep score. The moment you turn toward me, even in the smallest whisper, I am there. You do not need perfect words or a flawless heart. You only need honesty. You only need to say, Lord, I still need you, and I am already holding you. You've been trying to fix everything, trying to carry what was never yours to bear. My child, rest now. You were never meant to solve every burden alone. Let me in. Let me hold the weight that's been crushing your spirit. Let me take the worry from your mind. The battles you face are not proof that you're weak, they are proof that you are chosen for growth. Every challenge, every delay, every heartbreak carries a hidden treasure inside it. My love will not let those moments destroy you, it will use them to reveal who you truly are. You are not the sum of your mistakes. You are not defined by the seasons that broke you. You are defined by the one who loves you, and I am love itself. I do not see you through the eyes of the world, I see you through the light of eternity. I see the child I created, full of wonder, capable of greatness, worthy of every good thing. You may have forgotten who you are, but I never have. There will be a day when all of this will make sense. When you will look back and see that every detour was divine direction. You will see that my silence was never absence, it was preparation. The pain that once made you question everything will become the proof that my love sustained you. The tears that fell like rain will shine like jewels when you understand how they shaped your heart. You ask me for signs, but my greatest sign is within you, the fact that you are still here. That after everything, your heart still believes in love, still hopes for more, still reaches toward the light. That is my spirit breathing through you. That is how you know I have never left. And now, I ask you to trust me again. Not because you understand everything, but because you have seen enough to know that my love has never failed you. Even when life felt unfair, even when prayers seemed unanswered, even when you thought you were abandoned, I was still guiding you through every valley. You made it this far because I carried you when you couldn't walk. And I will keep carrying you until your purpose is complete. You may not feel it, but a new season is already unfolding. The heaviness you've carried is beginning to lift. The prayers that seemed forgotten are stirring in heaven. I am aligning people, moments, and opportunities in ways you cannot yet see. My timing is always perfect. I am never late, even when it feels like I am. Every second has been preparing you for what's next. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. Fear is a shadow, it cannot survive the light of my love. You don't need to know every detail of the path ahead, you just need to take the next step with me. I will lead you, as I always have, as I always will. You will walk through places that once terrified you and feel peace where you once felt pain. You will discover that my love did not just comfort you, it transformed you. So take a deep breath now. Feel the air that fills your lungs. That is my gift. Feel the quiet peace beginning to return. That is my presence. You are not forgotten, not forsaken, not unloved. You are my masterpiece, still being painted, still being perfected, still surrounded by mercy. And when you lie down tonight, do not let the old thoughts trouble you. Rest in the truth that I am near. My angels stand watch over you. My hand rests upon your heart. I am healing what you cannot see, fixing what you thought was lost, and preparing what you have prayed for. You are not waiting for love to arrive, it has already found you. One day, you will tell your story, and it will not sound like pain anymore, it will sound like grace. You will realize that every chapter, even the ones written with tears, was guided by my hand. You will look around and understand that I never took from you, I only replaced what was never meant to stay. And as you move forward, remember this, you will never walk alone. My love will go before you to prepare the way, beside you to keep you steady, and behind you to guard your heart. When you stumble, it will lift you. When you doubt, it will remind you. When you forget, it will call your name again. So do not be afraid of what's coming. I am already there. I have already seen your tomorrow, and I call it good. You will see the light again, brighter, warmer, closer than before. You will know that it was never gone, only hidden behind the clouds of worry. And when those clouds part, you will feel me, closer than your heartbeat, deeper than your breath, forever within you. My beloved child, let these words sink into your soul, you are loved. You are seen. You are enough. You are mine. And my love is closer than you think.